Hey y'all, let me tell you what happened to me today. I was driving to Police Academy this morning, the Citizens Police Academy, and I saw this big brown thing in the road with a bunch of little brown things next to it. Thinking they were beavers, I pulled over to snap a pic, and only when it turned to go away did I see the long rat tail and realize it was Nutria. Or so I think. You'll have to watch the video and let me know. Nutria are an invasive species, meaning that they rapidly multiply and threaten the ecosystem in which they live. They were originally imported as a cheap alternative to mink fur. That certainly went wrong. The Nutria are a large, beaver-sized rodent with a long rat tail, and they destroy most of the plant life around them. In fact, an economic study commissioned by the Maryland Department of Natural Resources reported potential destruction of over 35,000 acres of Chesapeake Bay marshlands, with predicted destruction to Maryland's economy, especially the Maryland watermen, exceeding $35 million annually. Now, Bossier doesn't have a strong waterman sector in our economy. However, we depend on our waterways for commerce, and we can't afford the water retention and flood control problems Nutria leave behind as they burrow. In addition to the damage they cause, Nutria are said to host nasty things like tuberculosis, tapeworm, nematodes, and blood and liver flukes. KSLA reported last year that Nutria had made a happy home in one of my son's favorite places, the duck pond off Kings Highway. And guess what? Other than man, the only real natural predator of the Nutria is alligator. So where Nutria are camping out, you can bet that gators are nearby. Now, apparently, if you can get around the ick factor, they supposedly make good eating. At least that's what I learned from a recent Gordon Ramsay Uncharted episode. And Louisiana has a bounty program for these things, recently raised to $6 a tail. Last Nutria season, which generally runs from November to March, around 240 people collected over $1.1 million in incentive payouts. The most zealous hunter earned $55,000. Not bad for a few weeks of shooting. Unfortunately for us, the program boundary area is southern coastal Louisiana, not the Ark-La-Tex. As a financial planner, I'm bringing this to you because A, it's going to take all of our collective resources to address this problem, and B, in learning about Nutria today, I realize that this bounty program can actually represent a significant income for those of us who are hit hard by COVID right now and know how to handle a weapon. If this is something that you might be able to use to provide income for your family, whether it stays southern or whether they expand the program up here to the Ark-La-Tex, I encourage you to learn more about it so that you're prepared when Nutria season opens back up in November.